Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
Guess who got humbled?
Ooh.
Hard.
Ooh.
What do you mean who? You don't know?
No.
New Jeans.
Hello haters, New Jeans lost the injunction. The court literally humiliated them, slapping a no on each one of their claims. Le Seraphim debuted first, Illit copied our aesthetic.
Huh.
Trust us bro. The judge's verdict so dismissive it's basically the legal
That's not
equivalent of a middle
humiliation.
finger.
That's
When your
like you
smoking
hearing
gun
the truth. This is the because I feel like you guys give them the commotion to make them feel like, oh, they're a victim, to be humiliated, to be like bullied by the media. No. They're telling you what is law, what it is.
is a PowerPoint slide comparing Illit's hair colors to yours. You're not fighting injustice. You're cosplaying as a lawyer during Bring Your Kid to Work Day. And the fans? Oh, the injunction only applies in Korea. Copium is art. Tell me you failed civics without telling me. International law isn't a choose-your-own-adventure game. If New Jeans' activities are blocked in Korea, the literal epicenter of their career, they're deader than Minheejin's credibility. But sure, Patricia. Evidence? Never met her. New Jeans' legal strategy boils down to here's a binder full of feelings. Some screenshots of Minheejin's Pinterest boards and a tear-stained list of Les Seraphim debuted first, claiming a Louis Vuitton.
I feel like this is the moment where the girls should separate from Minheejin. For sure, for sure, for sure.
This is the moment they should come back to Ador. This is what I think
Immediately.
Yeah, they should just go back and
Monday.
Yeah, Monday
new,
go back.
new work
suck it up,
week.
apologize to Eyelid,
guys.
apologize to Le Seraphim, and just back
It's
to
me.
business, back to making money. Because right now it's
Mhm.
what good is gonna come out of this?
On endorsement destined for a member was stolen, as if luxury brands pick ambassadors via magic ball, and their parents.
Like I would understand, we would be talking different if there was abuse claims, SA claims, shit like that. This is honestly I don't even know what this is about. What is this about? Eyelid not bowing down to them allegedly, which Eyelid did, by the way. Is that what this is about? What is this about? They didn't get their way in something? Like they didn't get to produce an album, a music video they wanted to produce? What is this about? There has to be like some reason why they're doing this.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Parents' IG statement afterwards? We have more evidence. Pinky promise. Sis where? In the same vault as Minheejin's moral compass? If your smoking gun is Hive knows stuff we don't, you're not litigating, you're LARPing. Real lawsuits need receipts. Not Hanny fake crying at the National Assembly.
Is this like video really like what everyone's feedback or thoughts or media take on the results from the court?
We'll see. I don't know what this video is.
What more facts are gonna come out? Everything happened on Friday.
I don't know.
Was that a tearful plea or a labor delivery? Mistreatment my behind. Even Patricia's housekeeper knows it's a failed corporate heist orchestrated by their older, uglier member, with New Jeans as her doe-eyed hench girls. The group's tearful press conferences? Scripted melodrama to mask their role in Minheejin's plot to hijack Ador. They cried bullying while bullying Illit and Le Seraphim with plagiarism claims thinner than their vocal technique. The court saw through the charade. No plagiarism. Just petty jealousy dressed as activism. And the members? Please. They're not scared little bunnies. They're grown women cosplaying minors to dodge accountability. Danielle's trainee trauma live? A calculated sob story to distract from their legal implosion. Crying about Source Music's training days while standing Minheejin. A woman who's built careers on eating trainees for breakfast is like thanking your scammer for the financial lesson. You stage mommies must be beaming with pride over their 5 bootleg.
That was a good one. Thanking your scammer for the finance lesson. Yeah.
I mean, it's a teachable moment. You learn not to leave your codes open.
Yep.
Get
Gina
better
George
security.
wannabes. Y'all are nothing but Hive's spoiled brats, nursed on the label's resources, draped in Gucci, then throwing tantrums when asked to honor the binding contracts. That built their privilege. Will pay the cancellation fees. Sure, Hanny. With what? The exposure bucks you made shilling overpriced merch to minors? Hive's not a part-time diner you could quit because your manager found you trying to steal the register. New Jeans' discrimination claims are a masterclass in narcissistic misogyny. Oh no, Le Seraphim debuted first, Illit exists. Meanwhile, Everglow haven't got $1 since 2019, and actual Nogu groups are selling DIY albums on the street while New Jeans sobs into.
That is true comparing to the issues other groups are going through versus what New Jeans are doing. It's very like self-created drama that, as I just said, what are we doing this for? Like other groups, there's legit concerns, legit like abuse and or mishandling funds or stuff like that. Stuff that you can, accuse the label of criminal stuff. Here, like with Hybe, sure, you want to accuse maybe some unethical stuff. I'm not saying Hybe is the most ethical company in the world, but unethical doesn't mean criminal either. Just because Hybe cut a corner somewhere, tried to save, 51 or whatever, 50,000 won somewhere, doesn't make them breaching contracts or, criminal. So you can just, I don't know.
To their Chanel-sponsored mic packs. The entitlement is spitting in our faces. The industry's brutal. but crying unfair because another group got a brand deal? That's bratty privilege. And let's pour one out for the bunnies rewriting legal reality like it's a Wikipedia page with no sources. The injunction's temporary. The main case will fix everything, babes. If your faves couldn't scrounge evidence in months. What's the end game? A surprise witness. Min Hee-jin's diary, confessing she's a Disney villain? The court's already deemed their case flimsier than Danielle's vocal stability. Keep coping though. Denial's the only currency you've got left. I even saw some of them hashtag protect new jeans while streaming their music on highbone platforms, funding the very oppressors they vilify.
That is funny, yeah. Protect new jeans, stream their music, but the money goes to Hybe.
Yeah.
The lack of self-awareness is pathological. They're standing a group managed by a woman who trademarked their adolescence, all while screaming about minor protections and lashing on Danielle's training. Stories, the irony is twerking backwards. A girl molded by Min Hee-jin, a woman who spent decades grinding minors into marketable paste, suddenly clutching pearls about the system that birthed her. You don't get to monetize trauma while simping for the architect of your pain. And Hanny's wide-eyed we suffered too act? Save it for your diary, sis. Can you even believe they're still performing at Complexcon? The audacity to drop a statement will still perform after losing the injunction?
I need to check to see if they took the flight.
We can believe that, and we believe that because Hybe wants them to perform.
Yes.
Hybe wants the paycheck. So there's nothing wrong with them perform, and they should perform, because if Hybe says you're going to perform, well, guess what they're going to do? They're going to perform, and that's what happened. Hybe said you're going to perform as New Jeans, and they said, sir, yes, sir.
Peak main
So
character
they
syndrome.
post recently on their promotional page.
PR?
Yeah. D-1, day one. I don't know if the event is a 2-day event.
Yeah, no, D1 means like one day left.
1 day left. So
Yeah.
so the event is on the
It's
23rd.
like, you know how you say T minus?
Yes.
I think D-1 is like...
Today's the 22nd.
Yeah,
So
it's on
it's
23rd.
on
Yeah.
23rd, so tomorrow. So I think they're going. I think they're
They're
headed.
going, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, after this event, they should fly back to Seoul, go to the Hybe headquarters Monday morning and say, shake the Banksy Hughes hand and say, let's
This
take a
will be
picture
the first. Yes, this would break the internet. Honestly,
that's what they should do.
honestly, that would be iconic, and I think a funny way to kind of end everything and put it on
Yeah.
a bow.
Let's take
This
a
would be
picture
this
together,
will actually
post on Instagram.
be favorable to the public, and it'd be ironic.
And honestly, the next
That would be
comeback
beautiful.
would break records. Because it would be like,
That's a great strategy
ooh.
you gave them. No, the
Yeah.
girls have to take that. Guys, send that to the girls. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Imagine throwing a tantrum because mom won't let you go to prom, then showing up in pajamas screaming this is my red carpet while security drags you out. That's New Jeans in Hong Kong.
I do feel
Hybe
like
is
this is
even
all
sending their own staff to assist
started
them.
because
But
there's
this
no photos, and then things build up from there.
I don't know why this is started.
isn't
honestly.
kindness.
Oh.
They're letting New Jeans hang themselves with the rope they begged for.
I mean, I do know why it started, but I do not see like a logical reason why
Yeah.
it started.
This
Like,
would be a
I
good way to
understand
end
like
it.
all the little bullshit that I was, whatever was going on, but like a legitimate reason to start something, I don't see that.
By allowing the concert under New Jeans instead of NJZ, A-Doors forcing the group to publicly admit their rebellion was a flop. Every dollar made at Complexcon now lines Hybe's pockets, not Min Hee-jin's getaway fund. I fully expect the staff to be armed with body cameras and microphones. Who knows what our mean girls are planning? We don't want another ignored me lawsuit.
Meet a digital bank account built for businesses like yours with American Express Business Checking.
Y'all don't know how lucky New Jean are. If they were under SM, they'd have been buried in a Han River adjacent ditch the second they whispered contract termination. SM doesn't play let's negotiate. They send your career to the guillotine in live stream. It on Weverse. Cacao, they'd have leaked the girls' trainee debt spread.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I feel like if New Jeans was Boy Next Door, maybe things would be different. But New Jeans is their, outside of BTS, the Hybe's biggest moneymaker. So it's not easy. And if they were like the second biggest, realistically first biggest moneymaker that year, because the BTS was not active that year, 2024. So if they were the biggest moneymaker of SM, I don't think they would just, throw them in the river. I do think they would also, it's about the size and popularity of New Jeans. They're not your G-Friend, From Nine. They're not that type of group. That's why Hybe still wants them back.
Spreadsheets to NASA before Min Hee-jin could blink. But Hybe, they're out here playing 5D chess with a smile, letting New Jeans embarrass themselves globally. The fact that they thought rebranding as NJZ would magically bypass a court order? That's the kind of unhinged logic usually reserved for toddlers arguing about bedtime. A-Doors set a trap so vicious even Squid Games writers are taking notes. If New Jeans perform as New Jeans at Complexcon, they're Hybe's dancing puppets again, proving their mistreatment claims were
That got me
fanfiction. If they refuse,
thinking
they're
now. When's the next Squid Games?
In June, I believe.
In June. Okay.
cooperative divas, giving A-Door ammo to bury them in court. Either way, their revolution becomes trash, while Min Hee-jin's nowhere to be seen, probably sipping champagne in a bunker. watching
As for
her Barbies take the fall
thumbnail, did she include New Jeans? In it? Oh.
Her failed coup while she waits for her prison sentence. And if you thought it can't get worse, screenshots and photos surface of Hanny and Danielle hanging out with a woman who happens to run multiple fan pages dedicated to hating on other idols, a group that's cosplaying as angels while holding hands with the devil's cringiest fanfic sidekick.
Maybe they were the ones who bought out 17 seats.
Yeah.
The revelation
That's a
that they've been
theory we
messaging,
have,
brunching, and colluding with a 30-year-old racist, xenophobic, misogynistic stalker is sick. A white woman who said the N-word, obsessed over Ariana Grande, and spent her twilight years cyberbullying minors in Illit and Lesser Rafim. This isn't a fan, it's a hate speech hydra with a Twitter account. Her resume? Threatening voice notes, xenophobic rants, and a burning passion for tearing down girls half her age. But sure, new jeans. Keep sipping tea with her like she's your hype auntie. Nothing says girl power like platforming a bigot who'd vote for Trump if you promised her front row tickets to your next fan sign. Like what's up with new jeans and old women? Minheejin, this fan, their dermatologist receptionist, it's not a coincidence, it's pattern behavior. They're magnetized to narcissistic older women who see them as puppets, not people. Minheejin molded them into corporate pawns. Now they're outsourcing their emotional support to a Karen who uses racial slurs as punctuation. The cycle of exploitation is chef's kiss, poetic, pathetic, and painfully predictable. Watching bunnies turn on each other is comedy gold. The cognitive whiplash of realizing your faves are besties with a hate-spewing troll? Priceless. The same stans who spent months weaponizing
Why does she have so much hate, though? She's going on 10-minute ranting about the same thing.
Yeah, because we kind of got to the point.
Yeah, the point is done. Why are we beating the dead horse now?
Feminism to attack Illit are now scrambling to defend New Jean's friendship with a jobless hater. They didn't just meet a fan, they cultivated a hate farm. This Karen isn't some rando. She's their chief propaganda officer, spreading misinformation like butter on Hybe's demise. Every lie she's planted about lesser Rafim plagiarism or Illit copying was likely greenlit by New Jeans' camp over kombucha shots and gluten-free cookies. The leaked voice note of her threatening critics? That's not fan passion. It's a crime, and New Jeans are her sponsors. Now let's talk about the Time article interview with New Jeans titled Why K-pop group New Jeans is brazenly taking on its former label.
Yeah, I saw this video yesterday after we done all the New Jeans reactions. I saw this popped up. I was like, we ain't doing another New Jeans reaction, but it's interesting. Times Magazine, New Jeans didn't expose with Times Magazine. That's a big deal.
It's xenophobic fanfiction masquerading as journalism with a script written by Minheejin assistant and a journalist who thinks K-pop is just Asian Taylor Swift, but with more trauma. The journalist basically said, let's use these girls as props to frame K-pop as a sweatshop Disney villain, while pretending the West's music industry is Cinderella post-makeover. Linking Suga's DUI to Tails' crimes? That's like comparing a parking ticket to a felony arson because both involve cars. The real agenda? Paint K-pop as a dystopian crime scene so Western execs can clutch their pearls while their own industry's crawling with predators and NDAs thicker than a Kardashian contour. Hanny's trauma being sandwiched between Moonbin's tragedy.
Yeah, to be fair, the West entertainment industry ain't clean either.
No.
And contract gossip isn't journalism.
I can't recall a drama outside of like the sexual
label?
harassment. Like, yeah.
What? Here in the States?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Taylor Swift and her label, how she had to buy it out. Kind of similar to New Jeans.
True. Mm-hmm.
It's trauma clickbait. The sources here? Essays that read like Twitter rants. If this is journalism, then my Twitter thread about aliens is a NASA white paper. The article had the audacity to paint Minheejin, a woman with criminal charges, as a rebel CEO. This woman spent 20 years sharpening K-pop's exploitation blade, body-shaming trainees, and normalizing 3-hour naps as self-care.
I think the foundation is maybe too light, even for the lady in the back.
No, it's probably paint.
You think so?
Yeah, it
I
has
thought
to
it
be
was
paint.
the foundation.
Suddenly she's Joan of Arc fighting the system she built? Please. This interview
This
concern for
makeup,
K-pop's
this
dark side
bad
reeks of
makeup.
cultural superiority. Where's their expose on Britney's
That's
conservatorship?
paint.
Diddy's laundry
Gotta
sheet of
be.
crimes? Lizzo's workplace lawsuits?
Because their hands are paid in too.
It's because Western media is too busy
We
fetishizing
saw that
Asian
with one of the
suffering to
girls on
clean
her
their
legs.
Yeah, Espas Carolina, I think.
Did they say it was paint, or did they say
I don't
maybe
know.
no sun exposure?
own industry. The article subtext? Look at these poor Asian girls. Thank God we're civilized. While ignoring
they
that
all
Taylor
have paint
Swift's
on their
era's tour
faces.
runs on the same
Yeah, also
capitalist
on her legs
exploitation as
too,
Hybe's
her too.
factories.
Yeah,
If you're
I don't
high-fiving
know
this
what the
racist
fuck this
article,
is.
congrats. You're now the unpaid interns of the same Western media machine that spent years sneering at K-pop as cringe factory music for teens, only to turn around and cash every check its social media clout rights every time you amplify this garbage. You're not holding Hybe accountable. You're groveling at the feet of cultural vultures who want K-pop kneel for white validation. Look at us. We're
I'm sorry, I'm done. I can't listen to this shit no more. She's
What's
just
her comment say?
rambling,
What the
rambling,
comment
rambling
say?
over the same shit. It's ridiculous. I thought we were gonna get some good info, but she's just rambling. It's the fact that their biggest evidence for whatever. Just waiting here with a bag of popcorn.
I think
Bunny
you
used to
know
call
the
me a hype
comments.
stand. Oh yeah, that was me. I was called a hype stand for a good minute.
I think the comments kind of support her going on and on and on
I
because
don't know.
people
like,
are enjoying this kind of content.
I prefer her videos when she does the 10 minutes, but she breaks down 4 or 5 subjects. Because her going on 10 minutes about one thing is god damn.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.